market vouchers for families who need to go shopping. We will announce how much the vouchers are worth tomorrow after we know how much was collected. So Phil Houston from our Social Action Committee will be available. I'm Rabbi Flash Gordon, and I'm available if you have
Thank
a check prepared or you want to just give us some cash. We will turn it into a check for Yad Chesed. Thank you all very much.
Now I have a microphone. Can you hear me?
Phil, I think we're all set. Phil.
No, because it's only placed in the other. Ideally, I think everything should sound in both places. Yeah, it's just one thing that I don't know.
for your davening pleasure tonight, we will have minhah mariv in atonal avant-garde nusach. אשרי יושבי ביתך, גלולו חסלה, אשרי העם שככה לו, אשרי העם שגדל אלוהיו. You want to follow along in this book? It's on page 11. 111. תהילת אדוני ידבר פי ויברך כל בשר שם קודשו לעולם ועד ואנחנו נברך יא מעתה ועד עולם. Hallelujah. Anybody who wants to do mourner's kaddish is on page 46 in the back of your Megillah. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותה וימליך מלכותה, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו. לאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. Yeah, we're just using this book.
So please, if you took one of the blue prayer books, just put it away. We're going to be using this book for the entire thing.
We're on page 1. והוא רחום יכפר עוון ולא ישחית וירבה להשיב עכו ולא יאיר כל חמתו ואותה יושיע מלך יעננו וימכר עינו. Please rise for the barcode. We have a minion rising for the barcode. There we go. ברכו את אדוני המבורך. ברוך אדוני המבורך בעולם ועד. ברוך את אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם. יהיה אדוני מלך חי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך את אדוני מעריב הרבים. אהבת עולם בית ישראל עמך אהבת התורה ומצוות חוקים ומשפטים תמיד. ואהבתך תשים ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל. Shema is on page II. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל מלאכה ובכל נפשך ובכל לב. והיו דברים האלה ששירים בצבאנו על מלאכת חמסו. לך ובנתך ודיברת במשפטך וביתך ולתך בדרך ובשרתך ובקומך. וכשאתם לאות על ידיך והיו לתתפות בנפש אתה ולמזות בידיך וישרך. ויאמר אדוני אל משה לאמור דבר לבניך ולבניך. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים, אדוני אלוהיכם. אדוני אלוהיכם, אמת, page IV. ואמונה כל זאת תוקם עלינו. Towards the bottom. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, לא ראיתי לא תוסף למלכותך ובניך ובניך. אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר כי פדה אדוני יעקב וגדול חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. ושמור צאתנו בואנו לחיים ולשלום מעתה ועד עולם ברוך אתה אדוני שומר ישראל. Page 6DI, Reader's Kaddish, followed by the silent Amida. Please rise as you are able. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה כל תהן, נשמע כותב מלכות. ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמרה במברך, לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך, יתברך, ישתבח, יתברך, ויתהלל, 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 שתהיה קדושה. בריחו לאל עמים כל ברכתה ושירתה ושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה. ואמרו amen. The Amidah is on page VII. We do it silently in Hebrew or in English or as your heart desires. If you come in here, we're about to get settled down to start our spiel tonight. Kaddish Shalem is on page XII. Itgadal v'itgadash ve'rava. ועלמה דברה כבתי ונשמע חוצה, וחייבון ובכל, וחיי דחוק בית ישראל, ובגלה ושמון כאירים ארו. אמן. יהי שמרה במברך, לעלם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויתברך ותרמה מן כסה, ויתגדל ויתעלה ויתעלה שבקדושה. בריחו לאל עמים כל ברכתה ושירתה, ותשבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן לעלמה ואימרו. אמן. יתקבץ רותם ואותון, בכל ישראל תרמו בו נפש בהם ארו. אמן. יש רב הרבנים שמיים וחיים עלינו בכל ישראל ואימנו אמן. עושה שלום בברומיו ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואימנו amen. Thank you for coming to your spiel. I'm Reb Spidey. This is Flash Gordon, and that is the amazing Rabbi Batgirl.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to, can you hear me? Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Purim at B'nai Tikva. I will be your flight attendant for this evening, which is to say, Master of Ceremonies. Please remember that there is no eating or drinking in the cabin, the sanctuary, and remain seated until puns have come to a complete stop. If you experience a pressure change, in other words, if the name Haman is said, groggers have been provided for you. And a light will shine to say whether it is time for those groggers to make all the noise possible or time to bring it to a complete stop. Thank you for flying Shushan Air. And now we will have jokes offered to you by, I believe, Caleb, Alyssa, and is Sophie here? Yes, excellent. So please come to the front. Yeah.
Alyssa, Caleb, Alyssa.
One second. Everybody, we really want the kids to be audible, so I just want to ask everyone, please keep conversation down for a minute. My friends, take us in.
I have some knock-knock jokes for you.
Okay.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Vashti.
Vashti who?
Vashti, dishes for me and I'll give you a humming session. Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Heyman.
Heyman who?
Heyman, what are you doing after school?
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Esther.
Esther.
Who?
Esther, an end to these silly knock-knock jokes.
Thank you all. Wonderful. Next up, for your delight, we are going to have a costume contest emceed by our wonderful director, Michelle Langmead.
I'm going to give these to you and Anna. Okay, if you are a royalty person, being either dressed as a Queen Esther or as a Achashverosh or as any of the princesses in the kingdom, I'm going to ask you to walk all the way down to where the last rows are so everybody can see you, and then come back over here, and Mora Anna and Reb Lisa will give you certificates. Okay. Just take pictures of everything you can find. Good. Just take pictures and then send them to me. Okay? Walk down. Okay. Yeah, and you guys come over here and give out awards. If you are, let's see, anything to do with something Jewish, you're the next ones to be taking the walk. So if you are playing an old man or an old woman, Jade, I love it. What? She's yes. I believe that if he doesn't, he's ready to go. Okay. If you are dressed as an animal, if you are an animal, I see a sloth. There might be a penguin. I see a penguin. I see a cow. You go down the center so everybody can show off your outfit for our photographers. If you are an alien, or as I call them, Beanie Beanie Beans from Toy Story, go on down and show off. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. If Jerry wants to make it, we can have coffee and tea. He doesn't feel like making it. Yeah. Okay. If you are a magician or a witch, or have a really cool hat like a Joker, feel free to walk through. If you are a child and have not walked down the center, please walk through so everybody can enjoy you. You guys include it. Okay. Did I miss any children? Oh, good. Did I miss anybody who wants to walk the walk? Okay, I think we're good. Once everyone has their certificates.
right. So, so we've had some wonderful costumes. Next up, we are going to have more jokes from Alyssa and Lila. Take it away.
Want to hear some cow jokes?
Sure.
Look at that bunch of cows.
Not bunch, herd.
Heard what?
Of cows.
Heard of cows? Of course I've heard of cows. Why did the cow cross the road?
I don't know why did the cow cross the road.
There is no black and white answer. What do you call 7 fat cows who got the COVID vaccine?
I don't know, what do you call 7 fat cows who got the COVID vaccine?
Herd immunity.
That was wonderful. Thank you both. I'm now going to call up Maura Anna's class to sing Once There Was a Wicked, Wicked Man. And if you are in the skit, line up on the side so that you're ready to go.
There's a big pile of pages that look like this. Does everybody have one? Can somebody who has pages hand them out? Because we're going to sing a song with a lot of verses. Where are the pages? Can somebody find a pile of 50 of these that I made? Did they pass out? Do people have them? Good, because I most saw people nodding. Does somebody have a pile that you can hand out to people who don't have them? All right.
Reb Josh,
And
we're good.
Kids, come stand up in front of the microphones. Come gather up around the microphone. Start with the chorus, right? Remember how it goes? Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. And not some Tashi. Oh, once there was a wicked, wicked man, and Haman was his name, sir. Lied and lied about the Jews, for they were not to blame, sir. Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. Oh, today we'll marry, marry me. all his food, unkind ways, this little joke did cure him. And don't forget, we owe him thanks for the jolly feast of Purim.
Oh, today we'll merry be. Oh, today we'll merry be. Oh, today we'll merry be. And dash the Bahamut.
Thank you very much, Mora Anna's class. You can go back and sit with your parents.
Thank you all. We are now going to have a Purim spiel starring Brooke, Rachel, Sasha, Summer, Dara, and Olivia.
Our story begins in Shushan Central, where King Ahasuerus has just thrown the party of the century. Everyone who is everyone is there. Oh, but what's this? Queen Vashti has also thrown a party, and she's drawing quite the crowd.
All the cool people are over at Vashti's party, and they should be at mine. I know how to fix this. Hey, Vashti, I order you to cancel your party and come to mine instead. We can show off our matching crowns.
Oh, well. Sorry. Don't have time.
Oh, we are so breaking up. I'm unfriending you, blocking your number, and changing the locks on the palace door.
Breaking news. It couple Ahasuerus is broken up. Sources close to the king say Ahasuerus is super sad and lonely. Royal advisors have suggested a contest so all the people in the land can compete to be Ahasuerus' new queen. And it looks like we have a winner. Can you tell us your name, where you are from, how did you win the king's heart?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I'm Esther. Esther from Shushan Central.
My sweet girl, so modest. I'm Mordecai, Esther's uncle. I knew she would impress the king. No one does skateboarding tricks like my Esther. The king wouldn't take his eyes off her cool moves. Esther, sweetie, just a few last pieces of advice before you become queen. Don't tell anyone you're Jewish, and please remember to wear a helmet.
Uncle Mordecai, I'll wear the helmet, but I think you're worrying too much about the secret identity thing. I'm going to be a queen, not a superhero.
I know, but hey, speaking of fighting crime, what are those guys doing over there by the palace wall? They look really suspicious. Hey, you, come back here.
Folks, we seem to have a hometown hero on our hands. Mordecai has just found some evildoers plotting against the king. He's chasing after them. Oh no, it looks like he's gonna crash right into the king's advisor, Haman. Out for a stroll. He's down, folks. That is a royal wipeout.
Watch where you're going. Don't you know who I am? Haman.
Hey to you too, man. Sorry, I was trying to catch these bad guys.
Not hey man, Haman. I'm a very important person. You should bow to me.
Do I have to? I'm kind of in the middle of something.
I'll show you who's boss.
Haman storms into the palace like he owns the place, but it looks like it's his lucky day. King Ahasuerus is too distracted to take offense.
King Ahasuerus, your majesty, I demand an audience.
Perfect. I need an audience too. I've been trying to learn new skateboarding tricks so I can show off for my Esther, my new queen, but I keep falling down. Can you help me work on my balance?
Your majesty, this is serious. There are some rude people out there and they need to be taught a lesson. Can I have your royal ring so I can make a decree against these awful people?
Here you go. Oh, by the way, I mean to ask you, if you wanted to thank someone who helped you in the most awesome way possible, how would you do it?
Oh, well, I'm flattered. I didn't know you felt that way. I guess if you wanted to show me, them, how you feel, you should throw them a parade.
That's great. Let's do it. Throw a parade for this Mordecai guy. He literally just saves my life. Okay, looks like I need to lift my right foot first.
Mordecai.
Folks, that was quite the parade today. Mordecai sure looked great up on that float with all the dance music and the confetti cannon, but Haman looked mad enough to spit tacks, and the more the crowd cheered, the less happy he looked.
That was so humiliating. I had to go make that stupid parade to honor that Mordecai guy. Hey to you too, man. Ooh, I'll show him. I'll destroy him. I'll destroy all the Jews. But when should I do it? I'll roll the dice to let the fates decide. Tuesday. Wait, no, Tuesday I have a haircut. Friday. Friday, I'll destroy all the Jews and everyone will fear me. They will bow down to me. They will bow down before me. Wahahaha.
News of Haman's dastardly plan against the Jews have spread through Shushan. Can anyone stop this foul deed before it's too late?
Oh, Esther, I've got something to tell you. It's an emergency. The king's advisor is trying to destroy all the Jews. You have to get the king to cancel Haman's decree and cancel that Haman guy while you're at it.
Uncle Mordecai, I don't know if I can. The king hasn't asked to see me for weeks. I'm worried he's mad at me.
You can do this. Look, just invite him to a dinner party. It's always easier to talk to people when you fed them delicious food.
That's a great idea. There's no way he can resist my latkes and donuts. Wait, sorry, wrong holiday. There's no way he can resist my prune Danish. Wait, that's not it either. I hope I can remember a really good dessert recipe before this party.
This might be the most important dinner party in the kingdom's history. Will Esther save her people? Will Haman get what he deserves? Will we figure out a good celebrity couple name for Ahasuerus and Esther?
Ahasuerus, Haman, thank you so much for coming to dinner. Thanks, Esther. I wanted to show you this new skateboarding trick I've been learning, but I'm just too stuffed. Everything was delicious.
Yes, those cookies you made were wonderful. I couldn't stop nibbling at the edges. I think I've nibbled them all into triangles by now.
And you didn't save any for me? I can make more of you, Ahasuerus, but first, I've got something really important I need to tell you. What is it? Those people Haman has been trying to destroy, they're Jews. They're Jews. I'm a Jew. And Mordecai, the guy who saved your life, he's a Jew too. Haman is going after us. What? No more cookies? No more skateboarding? This is a nightmare. Haman, how could you?
Your Majesty, I can explain.
I won't hear a word you say. Cookie thief, guards, take him away.
No!
Esther, I can't believe this is going on under my nose the whole time. Haman has been a bully for years, and I was too focused on having fun to notice how mean he was being to people. I'm so sorry. I'm bad at being king. But you're great at being a skateboarder. Have you thought of switching careers? We could have some great adventures together. That's a great idea. And I know someone who would do an amazing job of running the kingdom, Mordecai.
And there you have it, folks. Mordecai is indeed a great leader, and Esther and Ahasuerus are amazing skateboarders. #Team Esteros. It's a beautiful day in Shushan. This story has been brought to you by Groggers, the world's first and best alarm clock.
That was fabulous. Mazel tov to all of you. Wonderful job. Next, we will have some more songs led by Red Josh. I'm going to call up all of the children to help with us, and everyone should sing along.
All right, everybody come on up. Come on up here, stand behind the mic so people can hear you singing. And we're going to sing from the other side of the sheet. We need the song sheets. How about the song sheets? You need your song sheets. Have you memorized all the songs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. We need to remember all the songs. We're smart.
Mishenich Adar. When Adar comes in, it's time to be happy. Let's do this a little bit off.
What side are we on?
There's no.
I don't know what side we are on.
Are we ready? One, two, three, four. Mishe, 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 Mishenich Adar. Mishe, 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 Mishenich Adar. Mishenich Adar. Sadah. Chag Purim, Chag Gadol LaYehudim, Masechot Rashanim, Shirim Merikudim, Havarisha,
Rosh Hashanah,
Havarisha,
Rosh Hashanah,
Havarisha, Rasha, Barashani. Ani Purim, right? Ani Purim, Sameach Uvadeach. Halo רק פעם בשנה אבוא להתארח לה 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 לה. English words. I am Purim, happy and funny. I come to visit once a year with hamin tashin yummy. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Wonderful.
Thank you very much. Will you have a seat because we have.
So at this point, we're going to have a few remaining jokes given to us by Sophia and Lila and Alyssa.
And while they're coming up, I just want to thank the author of our Purim spiel for this year, Reb Lisa.
I have a question. Why didn't Esther receive Mordecai's email warning her about Haman's plan to kill the Jews?
I know, she had the Ahasuerus on her computer.
Here's another one. What was Queen Esther's royal gown made of?
I don't know, what was the royal gown made of?
Polyester. Get it? Polyester.
Thank you to our talented and spirited band. We have one more event before our break. For your listening pleasure, Reb Josh and I will read excerpts from the first 5 chapters of the Megillah with a fun synopsis of what's going on in between. Fortunately, everyone has their groggers out so that we are ready to go. But if you need to grab one from the back, this is the moment, because we will have plenty of He Who Shall Not Be Named.
Where are the blessings? There should be blessings in here somewhere. Coming across well? Excellent. There we go. So we have a Megillah here. And so we're going to say the blessing over reading the Megillah. It's actually not the blessing of reading. It's about the mitzvah is the one you're doing, which is listening. It's like the shofar. The important thing is to listen to it. So it's a mitzvah we're all doing, so we need to make sure to say amen when I'm done with my blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kideshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al mikra Megillah. Amen. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שעשה ניסים לאבותינו בימים ההם בזמן הזה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה. ויהי בימי אחשוורוש הוא אחשוורוש המולך מהודו ועד כוש 27 מהמדינה.
Our story begins in Shushan, where King Ahasuerus has thrown a wild party for several thousand of his closest friends. When Queen Vashti refuses to parade herself in front of the men at Ahasuerus' command, his advisors are horrified. What's next? Equal rights? They tell the king, if Queen Vashti refuses to be seen, then her punishment is she'll never be seen again.
יצא דבר מלכות מלפניו, וייכתב בדתי פרס ומדי ולא יעבור, אשר לא תבוא ושתי לפני המלך אחשוורוש ומלכותה, ייתן המלך לראותה הטובה ממנה.
Chapter 2. Sometime later, Ahasuerus decides it's lonely at the top and decides to start looking for love by announcing a beauty contest for every unmarried girl in the empire. The hands-down favorite is Esther, whose cousin Mordecai warns her to keep her Jewish identity secret. When she becomes queen and moves to the palace, Mordecai follows her in a concerned big brother way, not a creepy stalker way. All this sneaking around means Mordecai is in the right place at the right time to foil a plot against the king. And Ahasuerus, being the wise and benevolent king we all know and love, immediately drops that information in a filing cabinet and forgets all about it.
בימים האלה ומרדכי יושב בשער המלך הצף בגדן ותרש 12 סריסי המלך משומרי הסף ויבקשו לשלוח יד במלך אחשוורוש ויוודע דבר למרדכי ויגד לאסתר מלכה ותאמר אסתר למלך בשם מרדכי ויבוקש הדבר וימצא ויפלו שניהם על העץ וייכתב בספר דברי הימים לפני המלך.
Chapter 3, our story now takes a turn because there's a new sheriff in town, Haman!
You have to watch the pins to stop, because otherwise we can't use the Megillah, right? So. Where are we? אחר הדברים האלה גידל המלך אחשוורוש את המן בן עמדת האגגי וינשאו וישם את כיסאו וישם את כיסאו מעל כל השרים אשר איתו וכל עבדי המלך אשר בשער המלך קוראים ומשתחווים להמן כי כן ציווה לו המלך ומרדכי לא יכרע ולא ישתחווה.
When Mordecai refuses to bow to him, Haman tells the king, all these Jews have got to go!
ויאמר המן למלך אחשוורוש ישנו עם אחד, מפוזר ומפורד בין העמים, בכל מדינות מלכותך, ודתיהם שונות בכל עם, ודתי המלך אינם עושים, המלך אין שווה להניחה.
Chapter 4. Mordecai hears what Haman has planned and falls into deep despair. He won't eat, he won't sleep, he won't eat not even the nice chicken soup Esther sends over.
ידע את אשר נעשה, ויקרא מרדכי את בגדיו, וילבש שק ואפר, ויצא בתוך העיר, ויזעק זעקה גדולה ומרה.
Mordecai tells Esther what's in store for the Jews and says she has to get the king to nullify the decree. She says, "Are you kidding? Did you not hear what he did to the last queen he decided was too high maintenance?" Mordecai says, "Maybe so, Esther, but if there was ever a time to be a Karen and complain to the manager, this is it."
כי מפרש תפרישי בעת הזאת, רווח והצלה ימות יהודים ממקום אחר, ואת ובטבך תאבדו, ומי יודע אם לעת כזאת הגעת למלכות.
Chapter 5. Esther gathers up her courage and goes to talk to the king. She knows the best way to this king's heart is through his stomach, so she invites Ahasuerus and Haman to an all-night party with food and drink that will put the judges on the Great British Baking Show to shame. Ahasuerus asks what she wants, up to half his kingdom, but Esther worries he doesn't really mean it. "Come to another better party tomorrow," she says, "and I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want."
ויאמר המלך לאסתר ומשתה יין, בשאלתך יינתן לך, בבקשתך עד חצי המלכות ותעש. ותען אסתר ותאמר, שאלתי ובקשתי, אם מצאתי בעיני המלך, ואם על המלך טוב לתת את שאלתי ולעשות את בקשתי, יבוא המלך והמן אל המשתה אשר עשה להם, נשצה להם, ומחר אעשה כדבר המלך.
After the party, Haman gloats to his wife Zeresh, but says his success means nothing to him because Mordecai still refuses to bow to him. But Zeresh has a devious plan to take Mordecai out of the picture for good.
ויאמר המן, אף מביאה אסתר המלכה עם המלך, אלא המשתה אשר עשה תקים אותי, וגם למחר אני קורא לה עם המלך. וכל זה איננו שווה לי בכל עת אשר אני רואה את מרדכי היהודי יושב בשער המלך. ותאמר לו זרש אשתו וכל עבדיו, יעבדו עץ גבוה 50 אמה, ובבוקר אמור למלך ויתלו את מרדכי עליו, ובוא עם המלך אל המשתה שמח. ויטב הדבר לפני המלך. ויעש העץ
Tune in after this short commercial break for the thrilling conclusion. Same bat time, same bat channel. We will have a brief break for snacks, Hamantaschen, which you will find at the back. And after about 10 minutes, we'll bring people back to hear the thrilling conclusion of the Megillah.
I just want to mention Sisterhood has made Shalak Manot baskets. The kids helped make Hamantaschen. The teen group helped make Hamantaschen, and so did the Sisterhood. So before you leave tonight, if you have a child in teen group or religious school, there are blue bags, 1 bag per household. And if you do not have children in religious school, there are orange bags over there. Again, 1 per household. And don't forget about the guys out front, sir, selling wine for Pesach.
Josh?
Yes, the mafia one. The mafia.
Huh? Just a table, that's just me.
Your grandson's having a great time.
He's having, they can only keep this level of comfort in synagogue.
Yes. Well, this is how you train them. That's what we used to let Finn and Leo do. So.
Wow. That's a cool instrument. I didn't know they did yellow strings.
He'll probably end up switching them at some point. Is he sitting on your string?
What?
Is he sitting on your chord?
I want to push over your head so that it goes along somewhere. There we go. All right.
Which one are we doing? Mordechai Yatzah?
You want to lead it?
Nope, because I'm.
Do you want me to do this one time around your zoo?
Sure, whatever. I can fudge my way along there. I think I've retransposed, but not 100% sure.
You give us 2 bars of your first bar. Give us a feeling. So if we would come back.
We are going to start our program back up. If I can have everyone's attention. First of all, I want to thank the kids who worked so hard and did so beautifully tonight. And we're going to come back for the rest of the Megillah reading. If you're coming to the back, and I welcome you all to do so, it's going to be amazing fun. Please leave any food and drink in the back. Do not bring it into the sanctuary.
Listen, it's open, it's fine.
Yes.
Great. Ruben, let's go. Somebody's going to read now.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, thanks. They were great too. Nice stage presence. We're going to go finish the Megillah reading. So if you're not coming,
where's Phyllis? My friends, before we go back, sorry, Ruben. Before we go back to the Megillah, Phil Houston? Josh, can you get Phil's attention for 1 second? Phil, if you could just stand up for 1 minute, Phil. So Phil Hewson will be collecting checks or cash for Yad Chesed so that we enjoy and reach out. Chag Sameach, everybody. All the Hamantashen are homemade, thanks to our cooks, and those who would like, join us for the second half of the Megillah. Okay. Okay, Reuben, let's run around in circles. Okay.
All right.
Now it's time.
Fabulous.
Okay, Beth, you want to come here? So, my friends, in chapter 6 is the turning point of the story. Everything for the first 5 chapters is going downhill. Hi, Reuben. And then in chapter 6, King Ahasuerus can't sleep. And so everything turns around when he remembers Mordecai. And I just want to say, in the name of equality, when we get up to the name of that person's wife, her name is Zeresh. And because her name sounds like a snake and she acts like a snake, when we get to her name, what noise do we make? Okay, Reuben, are you ready? Ready. Oh, I'm Achashverosh. Balayla hahu nadida shnat hamelech vayomer lahavi et sefer zichronot divrei hayamim vayun Ephraim lefnei hamelech v'yimatzei katuv asher higid Mordechai al bigtana v'teresh shnei sarisei hamelech mishomrei hasaf asher bigshu lishloach yad b'melech Achashverosh vayomer hamelech Mana asa yakar ugdula leMordechai al zeh vayomeru narei hamelech mishartav lo nasa imo davar. We didn't do anything for Mordechai. Vayomer hamelech mi bechatzer vehaman. Balachatzar beit hamelech aki yitzona lomar lamelech litlot et Mordechai al ha'etz asher ichin lo vayomeru narei hamelech elav hine Haman Amad bechatzer vayomer hamelech yavo vayavo Haman Vayomru lo hamelech malasot ba'ish asher hamelech hafetz bikaro vayomer Haman Billy Boho Lemi yachpot hamelech lasot yakar yoter mi many Vayomer Haman El Hamelech Ish Asher Hamelech Hafetz Bikaro Yaviu Levush Malchut Asher Lavashpo Hamelech V'Sus Asher Rachav Alav Hamelech V'Asher Natan Keter Malchut Birosho V'Naton Halavush V'Sus Al Yad Ish Misarei HaMelech Apartimim V'Hilbishu Et Ha'ish Asher HaMelech Hafetz Bikaro V'Arkiveu Al Hasus Berachov Ha'ir V'Karu L'Fanav Kacha Ya'aseh La'ish Asher HaMelech Hafetz Bikaro V'Yomer HaMelech LeHaman Maher Kachet HaLavush V'Et Hasus Kasher dibarta v'yasachein leMordechai haYehudi hayoshe b'shar hamelech al tepel davar mikol asher dibarta vayikach Haman et halavush v'et hasus vayalbesh et Mordechai v'erkiveu b'rachov ha'ir v'yikra lefanav Kacha ya'aseh le'ish asher hamelech hafetz bikaro v'yashov Mordechai el shar hamelech v'Haman Nidhaf el beito avel v'chafui rosh vayesaper Haman lezeresh ishto l'cholo havav eit kol asher karahu vayomeru lo hachamav v'zeresh ishto imizera Yehudi Mordechai asher hachilot lidpo lefanav lo tuchalo kina poltipo lefanav odam midabrim imo v'sari say hamelech higio vayavhilu lahavi et Haman el hamish Ishte Asher Asta Esther.
Chapter 7, page 24, if you're using the purple books.
Chapter 7 is the most dramatic seventh chapter. I think that chapter 7 should be done like Rocky Horror Show with several people acting it out at the same time. So that's a challenge for next year. ויבוא המלך והמן לשתות עם אסתר המלכה. ויאמר המלך לאסתר גם ביום השני במשתה היין מה שאלתך אסתר המלכה ותינתן לך ומה בקשתך עד חצי המלכות ותיעש. ותען אסתר המלכה ותאמר מצאתי חן בעיניך המלך ואם על המלך טוב תינתן לי נפשי בשאלתי ועמי בבקשתי כי נמכרנו אני ועמי להשמיד לרוב ולבן ואילו לעבדים ולשפחות נמכרנו החרשתי כי אין הצער שווה בנזק המלך. ויאמר המלך אחשוורוש ויאמר לאסתר המלכה מי הוא זה ואיזה הוא אשר מלאו ליבו לעשות כן. ותאמר אסתר איש צר ואויב המן הרע הזה. והמן נבעט מלפני המלך והמלכה והמלך קם בחמתו ממשתה היין אל גינת הביתן והמן עומד לבקש על נפשו מאסתר המלכה כי ראה כי חלתה עליו הרעה מאת המלך. והמלך שב מגינת הביתן אל בית משתה היין והמן נופל על המיטה אשר אסתר עליה. ויאמר המלך הגם לכבוש את המלכה אמי בבית. הדבר יצא מפי המלך ופני המן חף ויאמר חרבונה אחד מן הסריסים לפני המלך הנה העץ אשר עשה המן גבוה 50 אמה. ויאמר המלך למרדכי אשר דיבר טוב על המלך עומד בבית המן גבוה 50 אמה. ויאמר המלך תלוהו עליו. ויתלו את המן על העץ אשר הכין למרדכי וחמת המלך שכחה.
Thank you, Rabbi Gordon, Reb Josh. Before we continue with chapter 8, we have a special treat. Our Balabusta Rebbitzin in training, the awesome Beth Schreiber, is going to lead us in We Don't Talk About Haman.
Just the wrong height. This is actually going to be time to talk about Purim, oi, oi, oi. Okay? Yeah, put it on the floor so it's stable. So this is a little bloodthirsty. Apologies in advance and apologies to Lin-Manuel Miranda. Right? Time to talk about Purim, oi, oi. Gonna talk about Purim. 'Twas the 13th of Adar. Jews were getting ready and there was a full moon in the sky. All the officials got out of their way, no plunder, 'cause they were afraid of Mordecai. In Shushan they killed everyone, all 10 of Haman's sons. From the gallows corpses hung. Time to talk about Purim, oi, oi, oi. Gonna talk about Purim. People in the provinces rested on the 14th. People of Shushan rested on the 15th, celebrating at slightly different times. New. This is how the holiday of Purim came to be. Mordecai sends out a decree, telling everyone to celebrate annually. Do you celebrate annually? Time to talk about Purim, oi, oi. Gonna talk about Purim. 75,000 more enemies. The next day, dead, oi, oi, oi. 14th and 15th dedicated, declared days of rest, Mordecai said. And we should give gifts of food, that's what we did. At least they killed less than COVID did. Told you it was bloodthirsty. We call it Purim because Purim means a lot, like when you're gambling. 'Cause Haman cast lots to determine the day the Jews he'd be destroying. But instead the lot was reversed against him. He determined the days of his own destruction. Hey, at least it rhymes, okay? Oh, I need a professional page turner. Our celebration on 15th Adar comes with costumes and gifts and booze as the repercussions. This year as we celebrate Purim, with heavy hearts we celebrate Purim. Time to celebrate Purim, tell the truth about Purim. What can we do this year while witnessing a second year of war in Ukraine? Go gather all the Jews and fast for me, wise words from brave Esther, our queen. When you feel alone, gather together, and then when you feel afraid, fast and pray, not just for yourself, but dedicate it to someone else like Ukraine. It's just one way to think about Purim. Aren't you glad you asked about Purim? Not really. Thanks.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Exactly. We are going to continue with chapter 8, which you can find on page 26 in the purple books.
ביום ההוא נתן המלך אחשוורוש לאסתר המלכה את בית המן צורר היהודים. ומרדכי בא לפני המלך כי גידה אסתר מהו לה. ויעשה המלך את טבעתו אשר העביר מהמן. ויתנה למרדכי ותשם אסתר את מרדכי על בית המן. ותוסף אסתר ותדבר לפני המלך ותיפול לפני רגליו ותתחנן לו להעביר את רעת המן ואת מחשבתו אשר חשב על היהודים. ויושת המלך לאסתר את שרביט הזהב ותקום אסתר ותעמוד לפני המלך ותאמר אם על המלך טוב ומצאתי חן לפניו וכאשר דבר לפני המלך וטובה אני בעיניו ייכתב להשיב את הספרים מה חשבת המן בן המדתה האגגי אשר כתב לאבד את היהודים אשר בכל מדינות המלך כי איך אוכל וראיתי ברע אשר ימצא את עמי ואיך אוכל וראיתי באובדן מולדתי ויאמר המלך אחשוורוש לאסתר המלכה ולמרדכי היהודי הנה בית המן נתתי לאסתר ואותו תלו על העץ אשר שלח ידו ביהודים ואתם כתבו על היהודים כתוב בעיניכם בשם המלך וחתמו בתיבת המלך כי כתב אשר נכתב בשם המלך ונחתום בטבעת המלך אין להשיב ויקראו סופרי המלך בעת ההיא בחודש השלישי הוא חודש סיוון ב23 בו וייכתב ככל אשר ציווה מרדכי אל היהודים ואל החשדרפנים והפחות ושרי המדינות אשר מהודו ועד כוש 27 מדינה ומדינה ככתבה ועם כלשונו ואל היהודים ככתבם וכלשונם ויכתוב בשם המלך אחשוורוש ויחתום בטבעת המלך וישלח ספרים מיד הרצים בסוסים רוכבי הרכש האחשתרנים בני הרמחים אשר נתן ליהודים אשר בכל עיר ועיר להיקהל ולעמוד על נפשם להשמיד להרוג ולאבד את כל חיל עם ומדינה צרים אותם טף ונשים ושללם לעבור ביום אחד מכל מדינות המלך אחשוורוש ב13 לחודש 12 וחודש אדר פתשגן כתב להינתן דת בכל מדינה ומדינה גלוי לכל העמים להיות היהודים עתידים ליום הזה להינקם מאויביהם הרצים רוכבי הרכש האחשתרנים יצאו מבוהלים ודחופים בדבר המלך והדת ניתנה בשושן הבירה ומרדכי יצא לפני המלך בלבוש מלכות תכלת ועכור ועטרת זהב גדולה ותכריך בוץ וארגמן והעיר שושן צהלה ושמחה ליהודים הייתה אורה ושמחה וששון ויקר ובכל מדינה ומדינה ובכל עיר ועיר מקום אשר דבר המלך ודתו מגיע שמחה וששון ליהודים משתה ויום טוב ורבים מעמי הארץ מתייהדים כי נפל פחד היהודים עליהם.
Thank you, Reb Josh. Before we continue with the thrilling conclusion of our Megillah, this is the one thing that I did not write tonight of the things that I'm performing. This is by Jacob Spike Krause called The End of the Book. Purim is a story we retell every year, a joyous celebration of overcoming fear. Haman tried to kill us, but he lost and we're still here, inspiring generations with a tale we all can cheer. But please don't talk about the massacre hidden at the end of the book. You can skip right by it without even a second look. It's a bit too gory to conclude our story, so we just don't talk about what happens at the end of the book. Please don't talk about the carnage hidden at the end of the tale. Most Jews don't even know it that well. So, Haman's thriller is the end of our Megillah, because we just don't talk about what happens at the end of the book. Purim is a celebration, singing, dancing, and wine. Wear a costume, tell the story. As long as you cut off at chapter 9. Please don't talk about the massacre hidden at the end of the scroll. It's just too messy, we'll find us a big loophole. It's not like it's in Latin. It probably didn't even happen. But just in case we don't talk about what happens at the end of the book.
So we are going to go on and finish the end. For this, I need some fortification. I also need to finish my single malt before Pesach. So. All right. וב-12 חודש וחודש אדר, מ13 יום בו, אשר הגיע דבר המלך ודתו להעשות, ביום אשר סיברוהו אויבי היהודים לשלוט בהם, בנהפוך הוא, אשר ישלטו היהודים המה בשונאיהם. נקהלו היהודים בריהם בכל מדינות המלך אחשוורוש לשלוח יד במשקשי רעתם, ואיש לא עמד בפניהם כי נפל פחדם על כל העמים, וכל שרי המדינות והחשדרפנים והפחות ועושי המלאכה אשר למלך מנסים את היהודים, כי נפל פחד מרדכי עליהם. כי גדול מרדכי בבית המלך, ושמעו הולך בכל המדינות, כי האיש מרדכי הולך וגדול. ויכו היהודים בכל אויביהם, מכת חרב והרג ואובדם, ויעשו בשונאיהם כרצונם. ובשושן הבירה הרגו היהודים ואבד 500 איש. ואת פרשנדתה ואת אלפון ואת אספתה ואת פורעתה ואת הדליה ואת הרידתה ואת פרמשתה ואת הריסאי ואת הרידאי ואת וייסתה 10 בני המן. בנעמדת הצורר היהודים הרגו, ובביזה לא שלחו את ידם. ביום ההוא במספר הרוגים בשושן הבירה לפני המלך, ויאמר המלך לאסתר המלכה, בשושן הבירה הרגו היהודים ואבד 500 איש ואת 10 בני המן. בשאר מדינות המלך מעשו, ומה שאלתך מה יינתן לך, ומה בקשתך עוד ותעש. ותאמר אסתר, אם על המלך טוב, יינתן גם מחר ליהודים אשר בשושן, לעשות כדת היום, ועשרת בני המן יתלו על העץ. ויאמר המלך לעשות כן, ותינתן דעת בשושן, ואת עשרת בני המן ויקלו היהודים אשר בשושן גם ביום 14 לחודש אדר, ויהרגו בשושן 300 איש, ובביזה לא שלחו את ידם. ושאר היהודים אשר בנות המלך נקהלו ועמוד על נפשם, ונוח מאויביהם, והרוג בשונאיהם 75,000, ובביזה לא שלחו את ידם. ביום 13 לחודש אדר, ונוח ב14 בו, ועשו אותו יום משתה ושמחה. והיהודים אשר בשושן נקהלו ב13 בו, ו14 בו, ונוח ב15 בו, ועשו אותו יום משתה ושמחה. על כן היהודים הפרזים היושבים בערי הפרזות עושים את יום 14 לחודש אדר שמחה ומשתה ויום טוב, ומשלוח מנות איש לרעהו. ויכתוב מרדכי את הדברים האלה, וישלח ספרים אל כל היהודים אשר בכל מדינות המלך אחשוורוש הקרובים והרחוקים, לקיים עליהם להיות עושים את יום 14 לחודש אדר ואת יום 15 בו בכל שנה ושנה, כימים אשר נחו בהם היהודים מאויביהם. החודש אשר הפך להם מיגון לשמחה ומעבר ליום טוב, לעשות אותם ימי משתה ושמחה, ומשלוח מנות איש לרעהו ומתנות לאביונים. וקיבל היהודים את אשר החלו לעשות, ואת אשר כתב מרדכי עליהם, כי המן בן עמדת הגגית צורר היהודים, חשב על יהודים לאבדם, והיא פרפור הוא הגורל לאומם ולאבדם. ובבואה לפני המלך אמר עם הספר, ישוב מחשבתו הרע אשר חשב על היהודים על ראשו, ותלו אותו ואת בניו על העץ. על כן קראו לימים האלה פורים על שם הפור. על כן על כל דברי האיגרת הזאת ומה ראו על ככה ומה הגיע עליהם, קימו וקיבלו היהודים עליהם ועל זרעם ועל כל הנלווים עליהם ולא יעבור להיות עושים את שני הימים האלה ככתבם בזמנם בכל שנה ושנה. והימים האלה נזכרים ונעשים בכל דור ודור, משפחה ומשפחה, מדינה ומדינה ועיר ועיר. וימי הפורים האלה לא יעברו מתוך היהודים, וזכרם לא יסוף מזרם. ותכתוב אסתר המלכה ותביחיל ומרדכי יהודי את כל תוקף לקיים את איגרת הפורים הזאת השנית. וישלח ספרים אל כל יהודים אל 27 ומאה מדינה מלכות אחשוורוש דברי שלום ואמת לקיים את ימי הפורים האלה בזמניהם כאשר קיים עליהם מרדכי יהודי ואסתר המלכה ואשר קיימו על נפשם ועל זרעם דברי הצומות וזעקתם ומאמר אסתר קיים דברי הפורים האלה ונכתב בספר. That is the first time I have lain chapter 9 from Megillah. So it's like the last 3 weeks I've been living in this horrible chapter.
Okay, I'm finishing this off. I'm taking us home. Vayasem hamelech Achashverosh mas al haaretz v'yeh hayam v'chol maseh takpo gvurato ufarashat gedulat Mordechai asher gidlo hamelech halohem ketuvim al sefer divrei hayamim Lemachem adai ufaras ki Mordechai hayehudi mishnei lamelech Achashverosh v'gadol leyehudim v'ratzu l'rov echav doresh tov le'amo v'dover shalom lechol zaro.
Can't remember how. No, it's not. It's like the wedding nusach. It's really weird. And I knew I was like to be if I thought that. I'll just do this. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam harav et ereinu adan et dineinu anokem et hikmatenu המשלם גבול לכל אויבי נפשנו ונפרע לנו מכל מצרינו. ברוך אתה אדוני נפרע לעמו ישראל מכל צריהם האל המושיע. Should we do that? Should we just go on to Aleinu and...
Yes, we're going to do a quick Aleinu, a quick kaddish, and we have a song to finish this off and enliven us for our quick announcements and our evening conclusion.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל. Please rise your able. לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה שלא שם חלקנו כהם וגורלנו ככל המונם ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל ושכינתו זו בגוהי מרומים ואלוהינו אין עוד אמת מלכנו את זולתו ככתוב בתורתו וידעת היום והשבות אל לבביך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים כי השמיים ממעל ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד עוד כן anyway, כתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד Ushema, Ushema, Ushema Echad, Ushema Echad. Mourner's Kaddish, page 46. Yitgadal, you may be seated unless you're reciting Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah. Be'alma divra chiruteh, v'yamnich malchuteh. B'chayechon uvyomechon, u'chayei dechol bet Yisrael. Ba'agala u'vizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehe shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam u'lamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yaseh. Vit Hadar, Vit Ale, Vit Halal, Shmed Kudesha Brichu, Le'ela min kol birchata ve'shirata, Tush bechata ve'nechemata, Da'amiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehe shlama rabba min shemaya, Ve'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imroma v'hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen.
Do we have announcements from our amazing suffragette Queen Vashti?
Just a quick thank you to Reb Lisa, to Reb Josh, to Flash Gordon, and to the school kids. You guys were amazing. And come back tomorrow at 8 a.m. for the Gunsa Megillah.
Thank you also to our amazing musicians, Sam and Finn and Beth. So wonderful to have all of you contributing your gifts. We'll finish with Sweet Queen Esther because, what else are you going to finish a concert with?
We're going to see if we can find the chords.
Okay.
This might work or might not, but if you want to give us 30 seconds.
All right, 30 seconds on the clock.
Now is not the time, computer, to be trying to do that.
It may just not happen tonight. That's
Right
okay.
Sweet Caroline, there it is.
Yay! All right, there we go.
I don't know. The version 1 with the star on it is drum roll. Please, it is in.
If you start me off with a chord.
You get it in B?
No.
What do you have it in?
C would be better.
And that's easy enough. Let's do it in C.
Okay.
Can you give us a C? Let's have a C.
From C to shining C. Ready?
What's your first chord?
C. F, C.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Where it began, all the way back in Shushan, Vashti defied the Persian king. He needs a new queen, then he decides on Esther. Her secret changes everything. Haman casting lots, Mordecai fighting for all the Jews. Sweet Queen Esther, bum bum bum, can she change the poor king's mind? We had quite a scare, bum bum bum. She came through for us in time in Shushan. Haman's top guy, ticker tape parades, but Mordecai just won't bow. He goes to the king, bum bum bum, who asks for inspiration. Now Morty's tops, who's laughing now?
king's mind. We had quite a scare, bum, bum, bum. She came through for us in time, in Shushan. Queen Esther, talk to the king, won't you please, Queen Esther? We're begging, we're on our knees, Queen Esther. Can't you foil Haman, sweet Queen Esther? Bum, bum, bum. Can she change the poor king's mind? We had quite a scare, bum, bum, bum. She came through for us in time, in Shushan. Thank you and good night. Chag Purim Sameach.
And congratulations to our kids who stayed for the whole Megillah.
Wow.
I want to say congratulations to the smaller kids and also to the larger kids who stayed for the whole Megillah. And this big one too.
No, you wrote down her email. But that's fine. I'll send Nancy the total and she'll tell me where.
There's pieces of pizza in the kitchen with my name on them, but they can be for you if you think your stomach can handle it. Nope. I don't know about that, but they do have warming facilities in the kitchen. I was going to say good. Composition, reading,
Thank you.
tour de force.
Thank you. Oh, put my heart and soul into it.
Well, IT for Norfolk County. You know her name already. Are you involved in the community center at all, or did you get the medal?
So I am Mari, and aside from that, I am, yeah, and that is just my career. But then during stuff, we get
Yeah, I'm sure.
Are you?
I have, yeah, I'm supposed to be helping through, so I've not been pushing that Josh was doing. Now do you know what you're going to do?
Yeah, yeah. If I can be a resource, I'm happy to. I'm sorry I can't.
It was done by Mark Silver for many years.
Yes, yes, and this year he's taking
So I talked with him and his fellow organization. Apparently, pre-pandemic, a sizable portion of Me too. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm so beautiful. It looks fantastic. Supposedly there's a plate with my name. Well, that must be mine. Yes, thank you. I just sent a fin to retrieve it. Thank you, Madam President.
Can't let them waste
Decide to indulge. Have a good night, Abigail.
You know that my mom had a baby named Maya?
I heard you say. So you're a big sister? You said already you're a big sister, but you're a big sister.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Are you the best big sister? What's your other little sister's name? Alana and Maya? Those are nice names. You know, your name in Hebrew is one of my favorite names. You know what it is in Hebrew?
Abigail.
Yes, I love that name. Abigail. I'm not eating it. I don't care if there's a blood in this room. I know the boy brought some relief. If you mess up, all right. You know what's going to happen. You know, you talk to me about it, I'm going to stomp on it.
Chag Sameach. נעים מאוד להכיר אותך. Mikhail's grandma is Israeli. Her dad speaks, this is his dad. Her dad grew up in Israel. Okay, I have enough alcohol that I'm not getting in a car right now.
I've been warned that there are appletini hamantaschen in our office.
Very good.
Yes. So I will take some, you will take some. I just don't want to leave them unmonitored.
I'm very excited.
Okay. Jody is known for making really.
I'm all for weird. You know, I've had a drink. I want to say on the record, I'm all for weird.
Okay, but.
All
for weird, full stop. These appletini, when she takes the apples and slips them in vodka, they say they're drunk.
I barely ever have any alcohol, but I belong, and Rev Josh belongs to the class at Hebrew College that brings the keg to the lunch every year, like the harm brewers.
Okay.
So I'm sure if we bring that in tomorrow, it will find some happy homes.
So, official rabbi to be. I have this memory. Yes. And I don't know from where it sprang up. So you have a resistor. Yes. Right. And you have the clock. Yes. And you roll the clock so that the Shema, the paragraph, are on the inside, and the Shaddai is on like the back, on the outside. The memory is that the piece of metal or wood or